Hello, you're watching Breakfast with Nagamon Chetty in Charlie State.
Good morning to you. It is 6:30. Thousands of people will march past the cenotaph this Sunday in remembrance of those who lost their lives in war.
Among them will be 99-year-old World War II veteran Bert Courtney. He's been sharing his story, including how he met his wife in Germany at the end of battle. With Breakfast, John Maguire.
At the Standing with Giants workshop in Oxfordshire, we're meeting Bert Courtney, who's 99 years old.
99 3/4.
The 3/4 is the crucial bit.
It's a crucial bit, definitely, yeah. At their age, I need it.
He joined the army in 1943, and a year later, as a tanker driver, was refuelling the vehicles advancing through Northern Europe, heading into Germany to win the war. The further the Allies progressed, the longer he had to drive, sometimes up to 48 hours behind the wheel. One day, in the spring of 1946, with the war over, he was driving in Germany and spotted a young woman walking along the road.
And I was honest, she's hitchhiking. Up in the back, she looks quite presentable. Wonder what she looks like from the front. So we went past her, I looked in the mirror. Brakes.
The brakes went on.
Yeah, brakes went on. I stopped. And she came up and I said, "Where are you going?" Partly in German, partly in English. Pidgin German. We got talking. She could ask a smattering of English. So I said, "I'll meet you tonight." She said, "Oh, okay." So I met her, and then from then on, we were a couple, really. Never stopped again.
Melita had left her hometown fleeing the occupying Russian troops. Among Bert's treasure trove of photos and documents is a pocket-sized card issued by the Commander-in-Chief Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery with orders on how to interact with the German civilian population.
Already modified by orders about non-fraternisation and allowed you to speak and play with little children.
Yeah.
I now consider it desirable and timely to permit a further modification. You may now engage in conversation with adult Germans in the streets and in public places.
But what wasn't allowed was to carry civilians in military vehicles.
No, not at all. No. Army, transport, no. But you don't always go by the rules, do you? Nice to break them sometimes.
Bert had to sign on for an extra year of service as the bureaucracy involved in bringing Melita over to the UK ground on.
It's amazing to read this.
Yeah,
I note you wish to marry a German girl,
yeah.
and now that you're demobilised from HM forces, it will be necessary for you to submit certain guarantees.
Yeah, well, yeah. Anything for love, you see. That's the thing, isn't it? Anything for love.
He left the army in 1947, and in the spring of 48, a telegram arrived.
And my mother said there's a telegram for me. Telegram? From? I don't know. It's your telegram. Open it up. Christ, I got me in Liverpool Street 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's at
So you
4
had-
o'clock in the afternoon.
You had no idea what the date of her arrival was going to be?
Man, it's the next morning.
Yeah.
But when I got to the telegram, the funny thing was, they came onto the platform, the women, and they were looking at the men, because they'd never seen them out of uniform before, and we were all in civvies, so... Where's my husband then? Cool, you look different,
Changed my mind.
Yeah. Luckily she didn't. Yeah, almost looked reasonable, yeah.
Oh, so you had to pay
Yeah.
for the
They got on, yeah.
transport.
And then he said I didn't marry her, I had to pay her to go back. So I married her at 7 and 6. I thought, oh, that's a better deal.
11.10.
Yeah.
What's that? £11
10
10
shillings. Oh,
Okay.
gosh, yeah.
Is that a lot of money?
I was getting about 6 or 7 quid a week.
Okay.
Oh, but I know she's worth it, I thought, you know. Yeah.
It turns out she was. The couple now had a deadline of just 6 weeks. It was a close-run thing as the authorities had misplaced their documents, but the red tape was finally undone and the knot was tied. Bert in his demob suit and Melita in a borrowed wedding dress. They were married for 65 years until her death in 2013. They had found love amidst the chaos of war, an all too precious thing, the memories of which are cherished to this day. John Maguire, BBC News, Oxfordshire.
What a story that was.
If you are going to come away today thinking, who have I seen that rocks my world and makes things better? It is Bert.
It's Bert, and by his own, morning, Mike. By his own
Morning,
admission,
Mike.
I think he's obviously a hero, isn't he? Because of his wartime experience, and he said a rule breaker. He's a rule breaker as well, because there were lots of things he shouldn't have been doing.
inspiration.
Yeah.
He should have his own
Funny.
show, shouldn't
He's
he?
Yeah.
very funny.
89.
See how red John got just from laughing at his
Yeah.
jokes and
Well, we all
everything?
were,
It
weren't
was
we?
very, very good.
It's heartwarming, uplifting, wasn't it?
What tale are you gonna tell us this?
Well, Ruth and his stories.